A very nice, beautiful, smoky morning. I wanted to draw some attention to everything Epstein that's going on right now. We have the survivors met with a bunch of Democrats on the Hill yesterday and got interviewed on the Oversight Committee. Of course, only really Democrats were involved. But right now, they are currently speaking. This is, again, Wednesday morning, the 3rd of September. They are speaking live in D.C., one right after another. The ones that weren't able to be there through passing away or what have you, actually wrote letters that are being read. One of the things the victims have brought out is that this is a international ring. This is a big international ring, and the butler made a list based on some phone book and blah, 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 blah. But the victims are where the facts are coming from. We need to listen to the women. We need to listen to the victims. We always need to listen to the women. Well, maybe not always, but you know what I mean. Anyway, they are having very, very amazingly powerful speeches out in the open. It's going live on TikTok. I don't know how long it's going to last. But they are compiling their own list as we speak. So we will get the information. We may not get it through the channels we're supposed to, but we will get the information. So we need to recognize that the victims of Epstein's are in the hundreds, if not thousands, because the decades he was doing this. The interviews that have come out have named him as some form, or claimed to have named him as some form of international asset, like immunity type of asset. Who knows what the truth is nowadays, but I believe the women. I believe what I see with my own eyes, and I believe logic, because that's what we're all missing. Many of us are missing. Ladies and gentlemen, this story is not over. And as this gets bigger and bigger, more and more of Trump's followers fall to the wayside. As this is happening, in the last 2 days, arrests of very predominant, both Republicans, both ridiculously disgusting child essay. Yeah. One is a 3-term Republican. Good old Mr. R.J. May was found evidence. Toddlers. A 3-term Republican voted representative. Republicans voted for this guy. Toddlers. Another Republican MAGA was kind enough to bring, very young female family member to Dairy Queen with her best friend and proceeded to Bill Cosby their blizzards on surveillance video. The family member called the police because she found stuff in her drink. Didn't know MAGA Papa did it. Yeah. Republicans. MAGA. There is a reason why birds of a feather flock together, because the defense is easier if a big group is saying, I didn't do it, it's all them. The Epstein stuff is coming out, hell or high water. The truth about Trump will come out, hell or high water. It'll probably be what serves the final golf stroke. The bottom line is, this involves people all over the world on every different level. Jeff Epstein was a tax genius, apparently, and huge in the modeling industry. And when I say huge, I mean connected, because John Casablanca, Elite Models, Ford, Wilhelmina, all of them. Trump's stuff came from him. and now the co-conspirator that has been put away for 20 years for taking part in it, for being part of it, for doing all the recruiting, is in a minimum security prison down the road from Texas A&M. Texas A&M, who very proudly has programs where the minimum security prisoners walk down the street unaccompanied to the college to help train dogs for PTSD victims and people who need service dogs. One of the 1-year prisoners whose daughter was S-trafficked went up to Ghislaine and yelled at her. The warden, she was only in for 1 year. Something with a boyfriend, boss, something. Minimum charge. She was transferred to a maximum security, violent prison out of spite because she said that Maxwell shouldn't be there and that she was disgusting. The warden called her on Monday morning, because it happened going into the weekend, and said, "You made my life hell, now I'm returning the favor." This is what we're dealing with. So wake up, ladies and gentlemen. The good thing is, all the gerrymandering and everything else isn't going to fix all the pissed off Republicans that don't want to vote for this asshole again. So let's make that stick. Protect the women, believe the women, protect the children. Stay diligent, stay educated, and be kind. We're all in this together.